Wait, don't I know you? My name's Mario. Who are you?
It's time, my cunning Koopas, to use the time machine and steal the most valuable artifacts that history has to offer. Mario, my collection is almost complete, and there's not a thing that you can do to stop me.
Bowser's museum is inside his castle. I have to get in there and return all the stolen artifacts before history's changed forever. At last, Bowser's castle. I'll show that no-good reptile. He can't mess with history as long as I'm around to set things right.
The greatest collection of all time is nearly complete, and it's all mine. And no one can stop me now, not even Mario.
Oh no, now you've done it. You entered the wrong time or location into the time machine. The only way to get out of here is to catch enough eggs in your basket. Don't let the bullet make you break them. You are carrying the time machine.
Hello, Mr. Pat.
Please, monsieur, I am at a crucial stage in my work. This boy was bitten by a rabid dog, and I must find the right serum quickly. You must go.
somebody said. Click on their picture and press the play button will help you remember. Click a blank that you want to fill in, then select an answer from the notebook. To close the notebook without choosing an answer, click. This window shows the stuff you are carrying. You can play.
Pardon me.
Ah oui, it is a flask from a scientist's lab. My guess would be that it belongs to Monsieur Pasteur.
Here, have a flask.
Ah no, we serve wine in bottles.
Why is Pasteur your hero?
If it were not for Louis Pasteur, the entire wine industry of France would have been lost back in 1857. It was his genius that saved the heart of French culture.
Good day, Taylor. Do you know Monsieur Pasteur?
The man they call the greatest chemist of this century. But of course, his work of...
Do you want this flask?
This looks scientific and it belongs in a lab.
Excuse me, sir. I hope I'm not intruding.
Not at all, monsieur. Normally, I would be assisting my friend and colleague Pasteur, but as I am no longer a part of his experiment, I have some time to chat.
You're his assistant? Why aren't you helping him?
I am Pierre-Paul Emile Roux, but call me Emile. I have been his assistant for some 20 years.
Do you want this flask?
This is a special flask.
Wow! What happened? How did he do it?
He discovered wine goes sour because of tiny things called microorganisms living in it. These germs travel through the air and get into the wine to live there, causing it to go bad much faster.
Here, have a flat.
Ah, no. We serve wine.
How did he solve the problem?
Ah, that is what is so brilliant. He found out by gently heating the wine, the tiny organisms were destroyed, but the flavor of the wine was unaffected.
That's wonderful. How do you know all this?
I was fortunate enough to learn about Pasteur at one of the night classes he established for workmen like me. He believes in applying science to real...
That makes sense. Where were these classes?
At the Université of Lille, where he was professor of chemistry. Here, take my school scarf. You'll feel right at home if you visit the campus.
I'd like to know more about Professor Pasteur.
Pardonnez-moi, the cafe needs to...
Silk? What did Pasteur have to do with silk?
Why, mon petit friend, it was he who looked through his microscope and discovered the tiny parasites that were killing the silkworms.
Wow! What did he do then? Destroy them?
Yes, mon ami. He devised a method of stopping them from breeding. He ended the spreading of these destructive creatures and saved the silk industry.
Amazing! So he's an expert on silkworms.
Not before 1868 he wasn't. His previous triumphs were with purifying wine and milk. Here, please take this bottle of milk, and don't worry about it going sour soon. It's been pasteurized.
Pasteurized? What does that mean?
I would love to explain it to you the best I can, monsieur, but I promised my daughter I will bring her a bunny from the pet shop, and I must finish my work first.
What's a vaccine?
Only the medical breakthrough of the century? A vaccine for rabies, for example, would be a preventative dose of the same microorganisms that cause rabies. I feel we need to do more tests.
So Pasteur is a reckless man.
Oh no, monsieur. He looks at everything with minute care. It's just that this little boy, bitten by a mad dog, will surely die if Louis is wrong. He is staking his considerable reputation on this.
You mean he doesn't know if it'll work?
He knows it works on animals like this rabbit. It has been vaccinated and is completely healthy. Please take it as a gift, an example of Pasteur's great achievement.
Thanks. I had no idea chemistry was so exciting.
Oh, oui. Sometimes it is exhilarating, to be sure. But mostly, it is hours of careful observation through microscopes in a cold lab like this one. Brr. Pardon me, I must go turn up the furnace.
Can you use this scarf?
Merci, my friend. This is much better. You know, in a way, I wish I was with Louis on this rabies case. Ever since his stroke in 1868, he has required more help in the lab.
Yikes, he had a stroke?
Yes, at age 46, still in his prime. His left arm remains paralyzed to this day. His wife, Marie, helps him considerably. She is an incomparable companion for him and his best collaborator.
I'd like to help too. Maybe this flask.
That flask is most certainly from Louis' lab. It appears to contain his most recent rabies vaccine. He's probably looking for it.
Wow, I'll take it to him right now.
Please hurry, mon ami. Time is of the essence. You will be doing a...
Can you tell me anything more?
Mon Dieu, I'm sorry, but there is nothing more.
Here, have a bunny.
You are generous, monsieur, but I must decline.
Is this the flask you've been missing?
Oh, mon Dieu, this is the exact flask I have needed. Now I can make the rabies vaccine and save this boy's life. You have come in the nick of time. Merci, Mario.
Glad I could help. Will he be okay?
Mais oui, I am certain of it. Now the names of Pasteur and Mario will go down in history. Your heroics have given medicine a real shot in the arm, mon ami.
Pasteurized. What does that mean?
I would love to explain it to you the best.
Here, have a bunny.
Oh, mon petit ami Mario, my little girl will be so pleased. This bunny is beautiful and appears to be quite healthy. I bet this is one of the rabbits from Monsieur Pasteur's lab.
How did you know that?
Monsieur Pasteur is well known as being very sensitive to all living creatures. They say it pains him greatly to harm animals for his experiments, so he enjoys placing his healthy animals in good hands.
Nice. Say, do you know if this flask is his?
It could very well be, ami.
Here, have a milk.
You are generous, monsieur, but I must decline.
Here, have a milk.
Merci, Mario, but what is it?
Here, have a milk.
No, thank you. I have...
Glad I could help. Will he be okay?
Mais oui, I am certain of it.
Do you want this milk?
Ah bon, merci Mario for the milk. We no longer have to worry about its freshness, for it has been gently heated like the wine.
Has Pasteur always been a chemist?
Bah oui, ever since hearing a series of lectures by the great teacher Dumas. They say it was Dumas who helped inspire Pasteur's scientific curiosity and passion for discovery.
Pasteur must work hard at it to be so good.
I have heard he practically lives in his laboratory. He is so dedicated.
Can you tell me anything more?
I'm sorry, Monsieur Mario, but...
Oh, how nice to see someone with an interest in history. There are some Find the places where the cursor changes to a speech bubble. Click there.